Hello, everybody. This is Podcast Prime. I actually need to fix Katy Perry's name because it's off on the stream. So I've got Katy Perry. He plays for Flipside. He plays like everything for Flipside. Like you played support yesterday,
Oh my god.
and like I saw you play top lane, and I've seen you play mid lane.
Let's just say I'm main AD carry marksman, and then I can play everything else less proficiently.
Okay.
But will Phil.
Okay. We've got Kathis from Team C. He's their controller. Are you gonna say hi?
Hello.
And we've got Dak, who is now teamless. This happened around 20 minutes ago, as of recording, I think. So, how are you, Dak?
Okay.
We'll talk about that later, because that honestly came out of left field for I think a bunch of people. But for now, we're gonna get right into the to the thick of things. We're gonna go into the patch notes for the September patch update, or September update patch 2. So we have a bunch of like general changes here. None of these kind of really matter that much. I mean, they're just like this is my favorite note. Fixed an issue where Gaslight Joker was holding cars upside down. He's so cray cray. Like,
I didn't see that one.
Just the fact that they say he's so cray cray, like, you know, that's like, to me that's great. So you know, but like a lot of these are just like, you know, kind of meh, whatever. But moving on to champion balance, so we've got a bunch of health regen changes. We have adjusted the health regeneration of all melee roles, specifically focusing on reducing the innate sustain of enforcers and assassins while increasing the health regeneration of bruisers who are falling below expectations. And in competitive play, at least, like, we haven't been seeing that many bruisers. Like, top lane right now is just like super enforcer heavy.
Yeah.
So would be nice to see some more bruisers back in play. Like, I don't know, just I like seeing enforcers, like, you know, pop up in the meta, but seeing just enforcer versus enforcer, it doesn't make for a good top lane to watch competitively at all. Thoughts?
Yeah, I know the only bruiser that people have really been playing recently is like Supergirl if the junglers get banned out, and even then I've only seen like Mal play it. There was a period in Team C's scrims where we were trying Supergirl and it was awful.
Is it because I'm going pro is just terrible at jungling? Is that what you're hinting at?
No, he's really good at jungling. The problem was, like, he was trying to pick up all these champions after the September patch, so he was like trying to do Batman, he was trying to do Flash, he was trying to do like Arcane, and Supergirl was just the worst of those. So
See, I just
did not go with that.
Yeah, I just try to take shots at I'm going pro whenever I can, because
yeah, you don't want his head to get inflated. So
yeah, no, he always comes to my stream. He's like,
Too late for that. No,
he's like,
every
oh, when
single
do I
time.
get giveaways? And I'm like, dude, no, man, I don't want you to win giveaways. So a lot of health regen changes. Just, I don't think these really affect a lot of champions too much. Like, they're just like really small tweaks. So we'll just like kind of skip over them for now. Aquaman got buffed just a little tiny bit, so his stagger base damage has gone up, and his passive has gotten some more damage, but we still haven't really seen him at all.
Yeah, so once Aquaman's viable, more so than he is now, like Achiri will be the first one to play him, so you'll see it come out.
I don't know about that. Delusion's got a new guide on infinitefire.com.
Him and Cal will fight to the death over who likes him more, but I guarantee Achiri likes him more.
I don't question that. I'm just saying, I don't know who's gonna be the first person. I do agree though that these changes are a good step in the right direction for Aquaman, but he's still a little underpowered compared to in regards to the meta and for jungling. I see him more as a jungler, and yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah. Dak, have you tried Aquaman jungle?
I have played Aquaman jungle, and it's pretty dookie. I mean, like, you can make it through jungle camps pretty healthy, because, like, he's got the passive, right? But, I mean, you do shit for damage, like, your gap closes pretty, you know, like, oh, look, I can, like, walk a step forward and, like, pretend I'm dashing instead. And then, like, the only way your only reliable CC is your W, and then, like, your ulti doesn't even do that much damage if you W it, or... I mean, like, you have your fling, which is pretty good, but, I mean, it's not that good, but I mean, it works, I guess.
Yeah, I've seen it in solo queue, and it wasn't impressive, really.
Yeah.
Batman got nerfed in the early game, so martial arts damage lowered, which is pretty good. But I don't know, like, Batman was just, like, really, really, really strong in the early game, like, especially at level 1. Like, that thing did so much damage.
Yeah, so it's pretty much like if he saw you in the jungle, like level 1, you were pretty much just like completely zoned out or dead. Like, you couldn't fight him at level 1 when he did like invaded your camp top lane.
So, yeah, Batman. I don't know, like, Batman was like super, super strong, and like, I'm glad he got nerfed, but he's, you know, I still think he's like really, really good. He's like completely fine.
I can tell you he isn't.
Oh, is he not?
Yeah,
Fuck Batman.
We didn't actually see him played that much this weekend because basically a lot of people were playing him due to him being able to counter Flash really well with his ultimate since it stopped Flash's ult.
Right.
But I hardly saw him this weekend.
Okay.
Every time, I know Beeston really likes Batman. Yeah, whenever we're streaming and we're doing well with him, he'll go like 3-0, and he'll just start singing the Batman theme song. But I can confirm late game Batman is very, very underwhelming if you don't snowball.
And also the fact that like Flash's ulti isn't even stopped by root or cripple, right?
Right. They changed
so,
that.
I mean, like it's just like, well, fuck, what do I do now?
The other thing was, at GL's been banned for like the past like what 2 or 3 weeks, so that was another reason we were seeing a lot of Batman.
All right, Catwoman just got buffed, and we actually saw MXL do pretty well against Church of Mal with flips or with Catwoman. Like, he got 3 solo kills onto Nick, and that was like, I don't know, that was pretty ridiculous, but. Is Catwoman... I don't know. I always thought Catwoman was this, like, really situational, like, kind of counter pick to some champions, but, like, watching C kind of just manage Catwoman really well, like, just made her seem not that good.
It's funny that you say that, because I don't know if you saw, but I just, like, straight up solo died to Catwoman mid-game when I was mid lane.
Yeah. But, like, I don't know. You guys had, like, a good plan, like, just put a marksman, because... You know, she can't really do anything at that point. Right?
Yeah. I mean, she was pretty strong, but even then I wasn't really impressed by it.
So, they just buffed, like, everything except her passive. So... Oh, no, they buffed her passive. They didn't buff her ult. Wow. I'm, like, blind.
Oh no, they nerfed the passive, right? The cooldown reduction is lower, so every coin you pick up gives you a little bit less cooldown reduction.
Yeah.
All right, I guess it falls kind of in line because they lowered the cooldown on Whip Strike, but I still don't think. I think they should just change Catwoman back to AD. I like having her as a dominant mid laner. Right now, she can shine in some matchups, but I think Nick played the mid matchup a little bit too poorly. He could have just like free farmed. Like Star Sapphire has a really good wave clear, especially if you take Meteor. So she should not have died like 3 or 4 times to MXL in lane, and then Catwoman is a little bit useless in the late game.
Yeah, like Catwoman is like I don't know. Like I was because in the C game that MXL or like Bach played against C, like I looked at the mid turret and I'm like, dude, Team C's mid turret like didn't get touched at all. Like
Yeah,
you
their
just
mid-turret was
shove,
gone.
yeah, you just shove Catwoman in, she can't do anything.
Yep.
It's kind of ridiculous. So I don't know. We saw like some Catwoman play, and I was actually really surprised because a lot of people were writing Catwoman off. So really glad to see that. But Gaslight Catwoman, Predator's Grace, that's the ultimate. Now refunds half its cost when it resets.
Pretty much now she has no will problems ever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I always hate it when they buff Gaslight Catwoman because I hate her as a champion, just 100%. So I don't know, just random buffs to her like this is just makes me a little bit sad inside. But did Gaslight? I know Gaslight Catwoman like kind of ran out of will, but is this like a really completely necessary change? Or could they have just gone without it?
I think it makes her jungling a little bit better, because now you can use your ult to clear stuff.
Mm-hmm. Dak.
Huh? What? Sorry?
Is she a lot better in the jungle now? Gas
Who?
Cat? Or is, like, because of
I think,
the change?
like,
or?
I mean, I don't think the change is like really big. I mean, she's still like, I don't know. I still think she's kind of like you kind of pick her if you have to pick her, or if you really like Gas Cat. I mean, I don't think she's super strong, but she's better than Aquaman, so I mean that's a thing.
Is that the new standard by which champions are judged?
No, I think the standard is Blue Beetle.
Oh.
No, he's like known as the universal filler pick. Or
I thought Green
placeholder.
Lantern had evolved into that.
Nah, the Green Lantern's actually pretty decent. Just no one likes him because there's so many characters with gap closers and.
COM played Blue Beetle versus us yesterday.
Yeah, but that was with 2 subs.
Yeah, the Blue Beetle pick did pretty well.
I wasn't able to watch the
Azure
game.
was
I saw 2 subs. I'm like, no, I'm out, dude. And then my internet also crashed, and I'm like, yeah, no.
Well, good, because that game was awful.
It was pretty solo queue.
It was.
It was very solo.
I have to go watch the VOD then. I'm gonna go watch the VOD on stream after this, if like my internet lets me. So Flash, they made it so that Speedstorm no longer blocked by root or cripple, but they increased the cast time on it. So Dak, as a big Flash player, what did you think about this?
I mean, I think it's kind of like it's a little better because you can stop it like easier, kind of. I mean, it's situational. Like if you're against like a team that has like a Harley Quinn or an Ivy, it's a little bit better if you're a god because you know there's 0.2 seconds longer to knock it up and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the fact that like API can't stop it, Batman can't stop it anymore, Star Sapphire can't stop it. I think it's like a buff, truthfully, and I don't think he needed it. But that's just my 2 cents.
Yeah, no, Flash has been like a really like I don't know, he's been like really contested and competitive right now. So like this is like kind of a buff, but like they're also adding I don't know, they're like trying to like make it so like reactionary plays are really good or something, like a Zatanna bunny right before he goes into it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't like Flash either because I can't play him, but people always like murder me with him, and I'm like, how do you do that?
You press W.
Press W. Is that the secret?
Yeah, you press Q and then W, and then you like press every button except for R, and then when you're about to die, you press R.
Alright, can I just like roll my face on my Q, W, and E keys, and I just get a pentakill?
No,
yeah.
you don't press W.
Oh man, what? Dude, I'm getting like conflicting answers here.
You gotta figure it out.
You're good.
Don't press W.
You gotta wade through the secrets, man.
Oh man.
We're giving you conflicting strats so you don't learn our secret strats right off the bat.
Okay, so Green Lantern's base damage on his Q got buffed by 10, 20, 30. Is he still trash?
Yes.
Okay, moving on.
I mean, I don't think he's like complete trash, but it's really hard because you have no wave clear.
So where would you put him out of all of the champions? Because I think of him as like bottom 5.
I mean, he can do
His ult's
damage,
still good, and he can do damage.
but it's only one person, and he has no escape or mobility whatsoever. I don't know. He's still pretty bad, but I mean, he does damage, so I mean, he's not that bad.
Mm-hmm.
He's pretty bad. I don't know.
He's pretty bad, but he does damage, so he's not that bad, but he's pretty bad.
Yeah.
That's
He's in that weird area in between.
Yeah, he's not terrible. It's just everybody does his job better.
The thing that gets me
goodness.
is his itemization. Go ahead.
It's really awkward right now because a lot of like the blasters are like worse than AD picks mid lane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, Green Lantern. I don't know. I feel like his biggest problem is like his itemization to me is like really really weird because they have all of the will scaling. So I'm like, what do I buy? Do I buy will? Do I just like go for full power damage? I don't know, man. But Green Lantern got buffed. That's all we could say about that. Arcane Green Lantern. So they increased the cooldown reduction, or they decreased the cooldown reduction that you get from picking up the lantern, and increase the cooldown. So you're not going to have a 0.8 second cooldown when you pick up the lantern at 40 CDR. Aww. Not like just being able to just keep pressing E like on the ground.
Dude, that was the best. Like, you just chase someone and they'd be like, well, shit, I can't do anything because this E is hitting me every, like, 1 second.
Apparently he was just, like, perma-banned or, like, in Gotham Heights because you just use it on the point over and over, and it was ridiculous.
Well, I didn't even know about that, but I was just like, yeah, he's pretty ridiculous. So, like, Turbine says, like, hey, this is like kind of our first pass at Arcane Green Lantern right now. There will be like more that's coming. So.
Oh, real? Okay.
I mean, he said, or the words are, ArcGL will be getting a more in-depth pass in future updates, but this is a first step we're happy with. So I'm sure that means, guys, he's getting nerfed later.
Sounds good to me. RGL's just too strong.
He does
I hate his
much.
ulti. His like he has so much lockdown. Plus, wait, what? What are you laughing at?
Sounds like you get baited by the ult.
I haven't gotten baited by an RGL ult in forever. Wait, you guys played RGL against us today, and
we did.
I didn't get baited. Maybe my team got baited, but
we actually caught the tail end of that game when all 3 dampeners were down, and we're like, yeah, no, this game is over. So,
I think Cal like dove me once with when he was playing RGL, and he tried to kill me.
Yeah, there was a funny story about that. So in the middle of the game, Cal looks at his score and he's like, "All right, I'm 007. I have to stay this way the rest of the game." So he only split pushed, and we weren't allowed to come in his lane. And like, if anyone, like, they'd be chasing us, and we'd like be able to get a kill. And he's like, "No, don't kill him. I want to keep my score." And he got so pissed at the end of the game because we killed somebody. And he was
oh my god, that actually sounds like a cherry. All right, so here's where we get to like what I really want to talk about: the Harley Quinn nerfs, and not just the Harley Quinn nerfs. This is like the first of all the support nerfs or controller nerfs. So Harley Quinn, I feel like she kind of got off really really easily. Okay, so like she's her nerfs weren't that bad. Kathis, do you agree?
I mean, you saw it today. Like, we first picked it. Both games it was open. Like, she's still really really good, especially bot lane. Like, you can still pretty much heal all the damage for free. The will change like almost isn't enough.
Right. So she needs further nerfs.
Definitely.
Okay.
Her Q does a lot of damage in team fights. And her ult's just really good.
Right.
And so is her W. Like, all of her skills are just really good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I looked at these and I was like, this doesn't really matter that much at all. Like, and then Atomic Joker, like his changes are like right below his, and like I feel like I've said this a lot. Like I think Atomic Joker Harley Quinn is like probably the best bot lane in the game, like combo right now. Agree? Disagree? Thoughts?
I really like Mecha Wonder Woman, Nightmare Soups. We're just picking that lane up right now, but like it's pretty good for poking. I like that lane a lot.
Mm-hmm. Kathis, what do you think is the best bottom lane that you can get?
I mean, Satura and I are a fan of like at Joker, and then like anything else really. It depends on what's up.
Mm-hmm.
Preferably Harley, but I'm a huge Zatanna fan right now as well. So
Okay. So Atomic Joker got nerfed a little bit. These changes don't really matter at all. Like I looked at him like, whatever. Go ahead.
the move speed matters, but
That's for his
I don't know.
his passive, right?
oh yeah,
No,
That's right.
it's his just. Wait, Red, really?
Punchline. Punchline is his passive, I believe. Because his ult is Jack in the Box, his Q is the hot potato, W is plutonium peel, and E is the acid balloon.
Oh, I thought it was just his basic move speed.
No,
Yeah,
they're not
that
gonna.
does-
If they give a champ base 600 move speed.
I
Yeah.
don't actually pay attention to these stats at all. I just know they increase over time. So
Let's just
like,
give a character double the move speed of everyone else in the game.
Yeah,
Be balanced.
yeah. Let's give.
Well, the reason why
Go ahead.
the reason why I say it matters a little bit is like his passive already didn't do that much, like damage period. So, or at least it doesn't feel like it does. Maybe it does, but now
Yeah.
it's like harder for him to get that damage down.
Yeah. Okay. I was just gonna say like, if they made like at Joker's move speed like 600, like it would just be really funny to see like if they use the ringleader costume, just like see the bear like move his legs like really fast. I love that costume. So Poison Ivy, another really strong controller, like really strong. So Root Strike got nerfed. The knockup duration has gone down, and then Deadly Flora got nerfed as well. Damage gone down, and then the slow has gone down. But they made the slow percentage, like how much it goes up per will, that's gone down, so it's better. So, Kathis, walk me through these.
So the main reason you pick Poison Ivy was like for the ultimate, well, and the passive as well. Like her sustain's really good. I personally don't like playing her in lane. The only person I've seen like play her in lane really well is Fatal, but she's just been nerfed a lot. Like I wouldn't pick her unless we really had to. It's just not as good anymore. I don't think it's like.
Was it completely necessary? Do you think they went overboard?
No, I definitely think it was necessary. If you're really good at landing the Q still, then you can still play her. But I'm not good at landing the Q, so I think she's still good in the right composition, which is good. So like if you get PI Joker, it's still really good. But
okay. I was just like seeing this. I'm like, hey, this is actually like pretty significant, especially since like the slow percentage changed to 30%, so it's like weaker at every stage of the game. Like,
yep,
that's pretty big. All right, so yeah, Poison Ivy's still good though, I feel.
Yeah. One thing to note is like the will scaling is actually pretty significant if you end up with 2300 will late game. You get pretty close to the same.
Right.
Not quite though.
So Nightmare Robin got nerfed, which is weird to think about, right? Because he wasn't this champion that was like doing too, like, I barely saw him picked in competitive. He was fun in, like, solo queue, but he wasn't. I felt like he was pretty balanced overall. But they changed the cooldown of his ultimate Feed the Beast to 90 seconds at all ranks. So it's up more in the early game, but up less in the late game, which is weird to me because he kind of fell off to me. Like, I thought he fell off in the late game pretty hard.
They nerfed his ability to go Super Saiyan, so I'm a little sad.
Yeah.
The white bug.
It still exists.
Night
Yeah,
Super gets it.
Some other champions. I think I saw Super Saiyan Harley one time.
Oh man.
I still saw Super Saiyan Night Robin. I played it in-house with random people, and I think it was Mystogen played it, and he was all Super Saiyan for like all game, and it
Yeah.
didn't leave this time. It just stayed. And I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. So. I don't know. I don't feel like there's much to talk about Nightmare Robin, but like, I think he's okay. I know a lot of EU has picked him up, but like NA has just kind of mostly ignored him. The reason I say that is because like I feel like his consistency in ganks is a little off, because it's all completely dependent on the knockdown.
I think I'm not a jungler, but it's basically the same thing. Like Flash Q's in, exhausts. Nightmare Robin just jumps in, exhausts. So even if you don't get the knockdown, the ganks are still sort of dependent on the exhaust, or at least the first one does.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about like when your exhaust is down. I usually just go farm.
Right. Dak, do you have any thoughts about Nightmare Robin?
I don't think Nightmare Robin's Nightmare Robin does damage to a squishy target, but that's why I don't think he's played a lot in NA, because everyone just plays pure tanks top. That's the lane that probably gets the most ganks.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, he does damage, and I like him personally, but the fact that he's kind of iffy on ganks, and the fact that he can only really kill like squishies instantly, and he has to stick on a tanky target for a while to kill him, is just kind of why he isn't played in NA.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that was your question. I wasn't listening. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I was just wondering why, what you thought about him. So that was fine. Let's move on to Shazam. So Shazam.
Oh god.
Shazam. Oh Shazam. He used to be like pick ban, and now he's the troll pick. Right? Like,
Unless Mystogen's on your team.
Oh, unless Mystogen's on your team, I guess.
That is 100% win rate.
Oh man, 100%.
Yeah, 100%. You just stack tier 3 star hearts and
Ooh,
yeah,
That's right.
you somehow
I-
hack the game so you can build 6 tier 3
Liter-
star hearts.
little known
and only
fact.
level your ultimate.
Yeah, the Infinite Fire Shazam guide is Mr. Jens.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh man. All right. So, do we have anything to talk about Shazam?
He'll be played at the LAN. That's my prediction.
Ooh.
Someone will pull him out. That's my prediction.
Someone
okay?
will pull him out at which land? The EU
I
or
don't-
the NA? Are you just
I
gonna
don't
say
care.
both?
I don't fucking care. He'll be played though. Someone will play him.
Oh man. Okay, I can see that.
Looking at you, Darky.
Yeah,
But like,
the support Shazam coming out.
Dude,
Dude.
silence.
silence.
Carry Shazam, no worries.
Oh man. Yeah, you're gonna do all of that ranged auto attack damage.
I'm just saying, if we can make 80 Joker work, we can make 80
Hey,
Shazam.
hey, you got a ranged basic attack on that thing. You got a blink. That's like,
That's what I'm saying. I wish my team would let me play 80 Joker more,
you
but
should just
Yeah.
pick it. Who cares?
okay.
That's
do
it.
it.
That is if you get Joker.
Yeah.
You have to get that guy. All right, Sinestro. So Yellow Impurity is passive. Cold the Weak bonus damage changed, so it's up, and then Cold the Weak also refunds half its cost whenever he gets a kill.
Good
Yeah.
buffs. I mean,
Yep.
It's nice. I mean,
I mean,
it's
still
just,
not much to talk about, honestly.
just makes it so you can get resets a little easier. That's about it.
Yeah,
I mean, you can just hop around and press E and be like, "Hey, look at me."
just like
I mean,
jump around.
It's just a good buff thing.
Yeah. I don't think there's like much to talk about here.
No, he's like the third pick of the blasters right now after like Joker and Starsaf.
Mm-hmm.
But his laning is just not that great, so.
Right. I love Sinestro as a character though. Like my first interaction with him is Icy, and like I love playing Sinestro because I love hearing him talk. So like whoever Sinestro's voice actor is, like I could listen to him talk all day like Sinestro, and like I don't know, I just love him. So any buffs to him, I'll like take. Stargirl. Okay, so they put more damage on her Q and buffed her passive, but nerfed her W, and then they also buffed her E a lot as well.
I don't
Perry.
like this.
Katy Perry, go.
What?
Stargirl.
Okay. On the show.
I'm not talking to you, Dak. You don't know anything about this champion.
What the fuck, dude? Stargirl jungle's legit.
Yeah, I've seen the legend in yeah, it's so good. But
You just run
man.
up people and press R.
Dude, that would be such an insane gank.
The cripple for days.
Yeah,
that cripple was like 7 seconds.
That
Yeah,
cripple
fuck you,
is
gas fat mid
insane.
lane.
That cripple is insane, dude. All right, let's talk about Stargirl.
I think her. Okay, so I absolutely love Stargirl mid. I play her mid any chance I get, but every time I play her, Tilia yells at me because she apparently all her damage can just be like avoided. It's pretty good against. I think it's pretty good against Sinestro, at least early. But like levels 1 through 3, it's pretty good in Stargirl's favor. But levels 4 through 6, it's just terrible for her because her damage is really you have to hit it all, and shooting they like move the damage from shooting stars to the Q, which is good, but it's still too situational to be like anything. I will say her late game is amazing, and I wanted to build a comp around Stargirl, but Tilia won't play her, so it's sad.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, I was of the opinion that Stargirl was like on release or like before this patch was completely fine, and like she wasn't like overtaking everyone in competitive play. She was just like a good blaster to have, but like the buffs to her Q, like I thought her Q already did a ton of damage, but now it's gonna do 40 more base late game, or because you rank it up first. So what level? 9 or whatever, level 8 that you get it. I don't remember, but like it's so much damage. I feel.
Yeah, it's a really high ratio.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We pulled it out yesterday just because there was nothing else really left open, but I really feel like you need a comp around her with like lockdown so you can actually hit your W.
Right. You mean so like Wonder Woman?
Yeah.
I wanted to try some Mecha Soup's top just to wall that in and then Gravity Well,
Ooh.
and then that'd be amazing. But Mecha Soup's is lackluster.
Hey, we're gonna get to him soon.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about him.
He got buffed, man.
Yeah. Kind of.
So,
Still dookie.
Yeah.
So Gravity Well, and also like the slow persisting and the damage persisting for a second and a half after. I think that's actually just really nice because like sometimes it was just impossible to get the Gravity Well under people, but like if you could and like they just left, it was kind of hard to get. Like I don't know, it's kind of hard to like synchronize that, I thought. So it's a little nice touch to have the stuff, the damage amp persist. So let's talk about Star Sapphire. They gave her +5 damage and +10 damage on passive and Q. Alright, moving on.
Whoa, but so if you look at the patch notes, it's actually transcribed incorrectly. So
Is it?
we were looking at this and we're like, what? 90 damage on Glimpse of the Predator.
Uh-huh.
There's no way that's how it is on game, but that'd be really funny if it was.
Uh-huh.
Just like rank it one time and you're doing 90 damage every time Predator goes through someone.
Right. Is it what is it actually?
I believe it's 70,
Oh.
so it's 40 per level.
So it's just this was increased by 10 at all ranks, and this was increased by 5 at all ranks.
Yes.
So moving on. Like
Star Sapphire.
Star Sapphire is good. Like, I don't know what to talk about. That's just like when I read it.
She was good before the patch. She's still good.
Yeah, I read it and I'm like, yeah, 5 damage on Q. Woo, why?
Yeah, I had no idea why they did this, but I'm not complaining. We play Star Sapphire a lot, so.
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't think any Star Sapphire is complaining, but it's still just completely random. So, alright, Mecha Soups. Mecha Soups will cost mana higher than we wanted, so we're taking this opportunity to focus Drill Attack as the more expensive, higher damage skill, and Sunstone Eruption as the cheaper, low damage skill. So, numbers, looks like it was just buffed by 510, or 5, 15, 25, 35, and then will cost went up. But Sunstone Eruption, that's damage is down, but the will cost is down.
I actually kind of feel like this is a nerf. Like, a lot of damage was removed from Sunstone Eruption late game.
Yeah, that's
so I didn't
65 damage gone.
I didn't like this change at all.
Yeah, Mecha Soups just felt really, like, I didn't know where people put him. Like, I love seeing Mecha Soups because I love seeing, like, game-changing abilities like walls and stuff. So, like, seeing like, this guy just kind of get nerfed or, like, changed for, like, I don't know why, but it's a little sad because where would you put him in, like, the current meta? Top lane? Bottom lane? Like, he can't jungle, really.
I was playing him as a controller, like bot lane support before I picked up Zatanna, but I think he's just a lower tier down than all the other supports right now.
So, I don't know, he's just very...
GS is playing him, though, then still top tier.
Still top tier. It's because GS is top tier.
Yeah.
Alright, Nightmare Superman. So, Siphon and Fuse was the only thing that that got changed about Nightmare Superman. So, its damage has gone down. And this is actually a pretty significant, like, damage nerf. The damage ratio of the bounce changed from 55% to 20%. That's pretty big.
Yeah. Both of his ratios got pretty much neutered, so it's not too visible in lane, but late game his like shielding and sustain in teamfight is not as strong as like Zatanna or Poison Ivy, stuff like that.
I felt like the damage that he could do with Siphon and Fuse was just like really, really good. Plus he still has that insane like catch potential. Like once you get a Speed Force, you just Speed Force ult someone. Kathis, take it away.
So last patch, it was actually really annoying. Like, you could just shield whoever was at the front, like your Enforcer, and then just do a ton of poke damage over and over. So I really like this change. If you actually want to do damage to someone, like significant damage, then you have to get up close and actually eat him. So he's still really good. Pulled him out this weekend. I think he's going to be
played a
lot
lane.
Top lane. We're going to see a lot of Night Soups top lane, I think.
That top lane Night Soups was like, what? And it was really weird to see, because like, I don't know. I kind of expected it from Cal, but like, to see it work that effectively was just really, really weird. Alright, so we're gonna save A-dubs for last. So, Zatanna, Skewer, damage ratio increased by 5%. Alright, moving on to Atomic Wonder Woman. Like, these are just... You have to admit, these are, like, some of the most random buffs, like, ever. Like, let's give Zatanna 5% more on Skewer. I
think it's...
Go ahead.
Yeah, I think it's really about normalization and what they're trying to do here. It's not even about, like, the actual damage difference. It's just... They really want to normalize some things.
I don't know, man. I guess. But, like... just as like a player and like someone who reads it, like this is just really weird. So, like
I like it.
You like?
I like
Zatanna
minor
is amazing.
tweaks. Yeah, I like minor tweaks better than major changes. So.
All right, so let's talk about A-dubs. Let's talk about A-dubs and how Turbine, kind of underplayed these changes. In Atomic Wonder Woman was a champion who gained a disproportional amount of benefits from the responsiveness changes. So, instead of W, like, not coming or out instantly, now it's you press the button, you're already attacking. It like anticipates your attack. It's like, I don't know, that W comes out so ridiculously fast. I love it, but it's also like, whoa. So Savage Sweep, the E damage ratio changed to 40%, and Reclaimer, base damage was nerfed, and then the ratio down by 20% to 130%. Still strong. Still ban-worthy.
I'm just sad I'm still never gonna be able to play ATWW and solo queue without feeling dirty.
I played her yesterday in Coast City, and I felt really, really dirty. Because I was playing... Because, like, I told my friends, like, hey... Because they played IC before, and they're like, oh, I can't play this game, like, the responsiveness isn't that good, I feel like I'm lagging all the time. Like, hey guys, like, they changed a lot of stuff. So you should like try it one day. And they tried it yesterday, so I queued with really low level people. And I picked A-dubs.
Why? You just literally crushed the dreams of 5 other people who will never play the game
You're
again.
You're personally responsible for 5 people quitting the game.
I honestly did. Because I was able to penta them, and I'm like, no, I can't do this, man. I can't do this.
Release Zinzao.
Oh, man. That was...
Did you one-shot them all, though? That's the real question.
No.
Well, then she's balanced. Shut the fuck
up. So I'm going pro, and chat says she got nerfed too hard. Or Cal says that she nerfed too hard. I'm going pro, says she seems weak. Can't insta 100-0 people at 6 anymore. Rest in peace her ability to 100-0 people at level 6. Oh, man. So, yeah, no, I feel really bad, and if anyone that I was playing with when I played A-dubs in that game is, like, watching, I truly apologize. I 100%, I do feel dirty playing A-dubs like that. Like, ugh. Alright, so... A-dubs, still really good, still needs nerfs. Yes, no?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, just W. It comes out too fast. I think that's the main thing still.
Would you really want to nerf the responsiveness, or would you want to
No, just make it not an auto attack reset, I think would be the best change to it. I mean, like, you could work about numbers later, but I think the fact that it's an auto attack reset that does more damage and then can be comboed with, like, her trade potential just comes out too fast, and there's nothing you can do about it. You, like, run up, auto attack, W, E, and then jump out, or you kill them because they're already dead. I don't know. There isn't a lot of counterplay. That's the main problem.
Anybody else have thoughts about A-dubs and how to nerf her?
Her ult does way too much free damage, I think.
I would maybe like put a cooldown on her like double E or the double Q, but I don't know. I'm not an expert on A-dubs.
Like if you lower her burst so that she doesn't like insta kill
anybody,
whatever squishy, that helps.
Yeah. So like I don't know. I just feel like she's just like super. She's super mobile, has so much damage, and applies so much pressure on the map as soon as she hits level 6. It's one of those kind of has to go.
Yeah. They can raise the cooldown of it too. I really like the champion. Like I think it's one of the best designed champions in the game, but her ult is just ridiculously strong.
Okay, so we're gonna move on from patch notes unless anyone has any final thoughts about anything in the patch. Anything.
Still waiting on those Blue Beetle buffs.
Blue Beetle buffs.
Yeah.
Give Blue Beetle ultimate at level 1 and he'll be a good jungler. Just saying still.
Oh man.
Turbino, just listen to me.
Just oh man. I'm trying to imagine that. That would actually be like really, really good.
Like, just make it so that his fucking spells don't, like, unlock until he levels them. Like, if he starts Q, he only has Q in ulti form, etc., etc.
Oh. That would be interesting.
Gap closer plus slow. And yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That would be really good. Man.
Yeah.
Why don't
I've been
we
saying
all
that
just
since
go
day
work for
fucking one,
Turbine?
dude.
Why don't we
What
all
the
just
hell?
go work for Turbine? Man, that would be the dream. Blue Beetle had level 1. But so let's move on to let's talk about Starro for like a couple minutes. So Starro's coming out on Wednesday. So in 3 days. He looks cool.
He looks like he
Athos.
does no damage.
Well, he's a controller, so he doesn't need to really do damage. Kind of.
Is he a controller? I thought
He
they were
is.
pushing him to be a mid laner.
He's
I mean, his kit.
he's
I was gonna say his
really-
kit could be like a controller or like a jungler if you're like iffy about it.
well,
just
I
because the
think
ulti.
I think in the champion video or whatever they said he's a controller.
Oh, they played the shit out of the mid lane in
Yeah,
that
they
champion video.
I was
I
talking
was like,
like
this shit does no
Fantas-
fucking damage, dude. What is this?
Yeah,
Like, he was
Fantas
just like,
was like, yeah, I think he's really, really good top lane.
So yeah, a lot of his damage comes from, you know, getting minions. So you build up a minion group mid and like zone people.
Mhm.
That's the idea.
Well,
I'm really excited about playing him though.
his ult looks really, really fun.
His ult is such a low cooldown, it's like a minute.
Is it?
So, yeah,
Really?
somebody noticed it at the video as soon as like they used the ult cooldown. It was like a minute. I don't know if
What-
like they had CDR items or anything, but
Yeah. So that's what I'm wondering. Like, if it, if they had CDR, what if they had 40 CDR and then it was a minute? Like,
that's still pretty good. Like on a controller, you like for a class that is like cooldown reliant, stuff like that. Like you can get 40% CDR pretty easily, and then that ulti is pretty good.
Yeah, no, that ult looks amazing. Like, I don't know. I don't really like playing controller. The only controller like I enjoy is Poison Ivy because I don't know.
Really?
Yeah. All right, you're talking to a guy who like cuz she's like Janna, right? Like
Yeah, I guess.
I was a huge Janna player. Like I would play Janna every game. And like she fit like my Janna niche. So like I really like Poison Ivy. Why was that like why what?
I guess that's why I can't play Poison Ivy because I couldn't play Janna in League.
Oh man. You
Now I
guys-
know.
You guys.
I just don't like her. She's-
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man. So yeah, like I don't know. Starro looks interesting, but
we'll see, I guess.
we'll see. What I really want to, cause like Turbine always does these weird decisions where like, hey guys, we patch on Wednesdays and we have Kings of the Crisis on Wednesdays, so like we don't know if we're releasing this completely open OP broken champ, and like if people lose Kings of the Crisis because they don't know how to play against it yet because it's been out for 12 hours, not even 12 hours, like 6 hours.
Well, it's like releasing the patch on the day they start like the Coast City only queue.
Oh yeah, you have to play Coast City and stuff. Like,
Mm.
wasn't that fun, Dak?
So much fun.
All right. So everybody's kind of excited for Starro.
I'm so
Yeah.
excited for Starro.
Oh yeah, that's another champion you won't really get to play.
I'll make him fucking work.
All right, do it.
I
Do it.
will. Just watch.
Imagine
Dude.
this huge line of
I-
minions like
I
following.
will
Oh.
watch your stream like as long as you play Star or Jungle.
Dude, it'll be the new fucking what's the guy from Dota? Chen.
Oh.
Calling
Oh,
it
yeah.
now.
Ooh, Jungle Chen.
Except you don't have an ulti. That's good for saving people. You just kill
Oh.
people.
Yeah.
You can
It
drive
I
kills
don't even know what his
someone-
ulti does.
can't-
All I know is he like carries minions and he's like,
It's
"Hey,
like
what's up?"
It's like ranged Skarner ult.
It's like it's Bat Rider.
No,
ult.
not his. Chen's ulti.
Oh, it's Global Heal.
Yeah,
It's Soraka ulti.
fucking yeah. There you go.
That's broken, dude. Okay,
Soraka.
so yeah.
Sorry, move on.
So let's talk about monthly finals because monthly finals were yesterday, and I didn't get to watch. I only watched one game live, so I watched Brawl vs. C game 1. I didn't even see the draft until later that night. But like I rewatched everything except for the last game.
Don't watch it.
Don't
Just
watch
don't.
it.
No.
I'm watching it. I'm watching it. You can't stop me. I'm a
Wait,
free
who
man.
won that?
Monthly
We did.
final?
Okay.
We
Team
did,
C.
but it was really sloppy.
Yeah, Team C won. They played Church and Mel in the finals, and Church and Mel had to use 2 subs in the second game. So, as soon as I kind of saw that, I was like, yeah, I don't want to watch this anymore. But the first stream match was Flipside versus someone. I'm trying to remember.
We played Church of Mal,
We
yeah.
played Church and Mal, and
Yeah.
you guys lost. It wasn't anything special.
Wow. Okay.
Well, I'm trying to like remember, and I'm like, nothing really happened.
Yeah, it was pretty standard. We just got out rotated. GG.
Yeah, GG. And then they switched over to Curse versus C, and I was like, wow, Curse is doing really well because like they've been MIA for like a couple of weeks. They have like a new roster with Swagatron top lane and Delusion jungle. Like, oh, this is looking good. They're like, they're like doing really well. And then late game hits, and then they don't know what to do anymore. And C's like AoE wombo combo comp just wins. And I was like, how did they throw that game?
Yeah, it's really interesting because their early game is very good. Today was like actually the first game in a really long time that we'd actually beat them early game. We usually just come back like mid and late game and outplay them, but
Yeah, no, seeing that new Curse roster was like really, really interesting because like we haven't really seen them at all, but like to put you guys kind of in a corner, like I thought that was really impressive actually, but they just couldn't close out the game.
Swagatron's really good.
Mhm.
It's Sachiri's protege, so
Yeah.
Shout out to Swagatron.
Shout out to Swagatron. Does he have a Twitch? Does he ever go on here? Because, like, I would feel
I don't
bad.
he doesn't
know.
Twitch.
Huh? Well, technically, he's not even. He shouldn't be on this website because he's not official Curse right yet, right? Like, did he sign like a contract and shit?
That's up to Curse.
Yeah.
They can answer that question. I can't.
Right.
I don't know anything.
So yeah, no, it was like really impressive, and then Team C like made a comeback and moved on, and they played Brawl, and then game 1 got absolutely stomped.
Yeah.
I mean,
That was awful.
yeah, no, I love all you guys, but goddamn, you guys got stomped.
No, not only did like Dak get on, just destroy us. Like Play to Win was having connection issues the whole game and like kept DCing.
Uh-huh.
So that's why we switched out for a Mystigen the next 2 games.
Mm-hmm. And then you guys won the next 2 games, and like I think you guys stomped them game 2 because you put Cal on Nightmare Superman, and then he.
Don't even fucking talk to me about that shit.
Okay. Okay.
Like it wasn't even like I don't know. Fucking like our whole plan was like, I could play Gascat or we could give Ease API and just kill Nightmare Superman at level 2. And then Ease never went top lane and he leashed me. And I'm like, well fuck, you're never gonna hit level 2 before he does. And then we're like, well, fuck, we'll wait for this. And then he never hit level 2. And then Cal almost killed him. So I'm like, well, fuck, I gotta go. So I go, and then I kill him, and then I die to the giant-ass creep wave because fucking Ease never got level 2. So I was like, what the fuck just happened? And then we lost because of that, basically.
Yeah, no. As soon as like I saw you like go in, and I like saw
I
the
mean, like-
creep wave, and I'm like, what the hell? Like that creep wave is gigantic.
Yeah. I mean, Ease still did fine in the game. That wasn't why we lost.
Mhm.
There's other things.
Would you like to
But-
talk about the other things or no?
No, not really.
Okay. And game 3.
Just, I don't know. Our game 3, our fucking pick face is terrible. Like, I don't know. We just picked ass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the only thing I remember about that game. Really, is just we had
I don't even remember
such a
what
good
we
draft
picked.
phase.
I don't
Yeah,
even
we just-
remember what you picked.
We just
either.
picked tits. Like, we picked Harley Quinn first, and then
You guys got
I don't
night
remember
suits
after
as
that.
well.
Mhm.
yeah, I don't know why we picked night suits. And then I knew you guys. I told my team that you guys were gonna pick Wonder Woman, and it's gonna fuck us somehow, some way. And then it happened, and I'm like, well, okay.
Dak the Prophet.
Well, okay. I guess whatever.
Oh man. So and then Brawl loses 2-1, and Church and Mal moves on to the finals because Ock didn't have 5.
Church and Mal won one game and went to finals. It was pretty gay.
Yeah. No, that's the dream, right? Win one game, immediately go to the finals. It's like they drew like the Monopoly card, like chance, like, oh, just go to finals, collect $200.
Do not pass go.
So game 1 of Church and Mal versus C. I was watching it, and then Picasso was like, Maestro was like lagging really bad that game. So I watched him, like, there's like a fight top lane, he just like ran into the wall top lane, and I was like, oh man, this is not good.
I was randomly DCing that game as well, but I don't know what was going on.
Yeah, everybody. Katy Perry, were you like watching and stuff?
Was this the finals?
Yeah.
Alright, I watched some of it. I didn't really catch too much of it. I just knew that like there was a lot of like back and forth going on. And it wasn't strong.
Yeah. I didn't watch game 2, but Church of Mal wants me to watch game 2, and apparently you don't want me to watch game 2.
It was just so sloppy.
Was it just like I heard it was like solo queue
It was,
and
except worse.
except worse. I don't
Yeah.
think you get much worse than that. I'm gonna be
That's
completely.
true. I did once play a 93-minute solo queue game.
Oh my god, how did you keep your sanity?
I didn't. I was actually supposed to go to dinner with like coworkers, and I was late to that. It was like I was playing Night Suits, and IGP was like playing Joker on the other team,
Uh-huh.
and we were both just trying so hard to carry our team.
See, I'm going pro now. Says game 2 is the best game. Watch it. So I'm gonna watch it after this. Because
Okay.
like if it's supposedly this good, then
You might lose all mechanical skill.
just by watching it.
Yeah, you
Yes.
might
Like-
actually become dumber by watching it.
Reverse osmosis.
Oh man. Okay. So you guys have me excited. Actually, I'm gonna watch this.
There was a gas bat top, so
Oh yeah,
get excited for that.
yeah. I don't remember the last time you guys played that. It
I
was.
think it was the season finals, probably.
Yeah, it was at Burbank. I know you guys pulled it out at Burbank, but I don't know if you caught it and pulled it out before or after that. So quickly, let's talk about Coast City being the only active map for the next 3 days. Anybody thoughts? Coast City?
Sure. Alright, go ahead, Deck.
Alright. Before, okay, so Coast City used to be like a really fun map, but they changed it and like made like credit acceleration like way higher or something, so like it's on par with Gotham Heights.
Right.
So like whoever gets ahead like in the first 5 minutes wins the game basically almost 90% of the time in solo queue.
Hmm.
So that's a thing. And then it's just fucking weird strategy and marketing just to turn off the 2 queues and be like, hey guys, you can play this map that no one's played in fucking like 8 months. Let's have some fun, boys.
Happy Halloween! Here's
Yeah, exactly.
every skin. I don't know, maybe it's like some just like kind of ploy, because like everybody was like complaining about Gotham Divided greater than Gotham Heights, or Heights better than Divided, so they're like, screw both your maps, here's the third one.
Well, according to you, that's not a problem anymore, so...
According to me?
Yeah, Kappa. Never mind.
Kappa. Dude, Coast City is love, Coast City is life. It's the only map we need. Just delete everything else.
Yeah, exactly. Let's go play Dawngate. Two-lane map, let's go.
Oh, that is a 2-lane map. I
Yeah.
can't even like...
But yeah, I don't know. Coast City was fun, but they changed it, so now it's not really that fun anymore. It's too snowbally.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no,
Plus-
I got First Blood one game in a solo queue, and like I had my Marauder 3 at a minute and a half into the game, and I was like, no way, dude, no way. I don't know. I just feel like you just get so much money, and it's like so free, and you get so much experience, and it's so free. Like, you just get so much so quickly, so freely, that it's like kind of fun when you're the one that's ahead, but like when you're behind.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of like free credits. I think that it removes a lot of the whole like skill. If I don't want to go there.
Go there, dude. Go there.
I don't know. It just doesn't feel right to me. I like having to like fight in CS well, like being rewarded for lane mechanics, and then like knowing what to do if you're ahead, and like it's okay because you can play from behind. Like on GD, if a person in bottom lane gets killed, you're still in it. But if the credit velocity, if you get like Marauder ring 3 at 1 minute, and you could just go around destroying people. You don't even need to farm the jungle anymore. You just farm champions.
Yeah, no, that's true. Katus, do you have anything about Coast City?
I think I've played 2 Coast City games ever. I didn't queue this past week. I'll probably queue over the next few days, but that's it.
Yeah, I haven't played one Coast City game.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I got invited to an in-house Coast City, and they thought I was trolling when I said this was my first Coast City game.
Oh man, dude, Coast City used to be a ton of fun. Like I'm so nostalgic for it. Coast City, like when it was first out, was like, holy shit, I'm in love. But then it like changed so much, I don't recognize it.
I like the idea of it because you can split up your team and get different objectives, and there's no way like one team can dominate all the objectives.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, all right, that's it. Anybody have any comments on all the costumes unlocked for all your champions?
That was a fun idea. I like
It was
it.
just
Yeah, I like it. Yeah.
Dude, it didn't do anything for me because I have all the costumes. So
Oh, look at you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Fancy for us plebeians.
Yeah, so I was like, whatever. It was nice for my friends though when they tried the game out because they got everything, or like the free week costumes and stuff. So it was nice. So let's talk about the big elephant in the room, Dak.
He's calling you fat, Dak. How do you feel
Yeah, I'm
about
calling you a big elephant.
Dude, I thought we had something special here.
Until you
Now you just called me a fat elephant. Like, you were waiting for me like another month, man. But, like, I don't know anymore.
So, alright, it looks like Brawl is disbanded.
Yeah.
Wow.
So basically,
That's the
Brawl
huge
is
elephant.
Brawl is dead. Every single well, we've all disbanded. We've all gone our separate ways. Basically, there's just things going on with people that we didn't like there were commitment issues and stuff like that. And then people didn't enjoy playing with certain people on the team anymore, so that created rifts within the team.
Mm-hmm.
So we just kind of decided that it would be best for everyone in their own mutual idea to just split up, go see what they want to do, see if any teams wanted to pick them up, and if we wanted to make a new team or whatever. But mostly just look for new teams.
So everybody kind of plans on staying in the game?
I'm not too certain, truthfully. I haven't really talked to very many of them since we've decided that.
Okay. Was this just built up over time?
Yeah, we've had thoughts about it since a while now. It's just stuff hasn't been going too well behind the scenes, like outside of the game, and then when that translates to in the game, it's not very good. So,
right.
You know, if you're winning, it's good, but if not,
right. It just, I think a lot of people just saw it, just didn't expect it, because Brawl has always, for like the past, God, how many months now, like while, just been like, you know, really, really good, never roster change, like winning like almost everything, just like this team is like really, really good, and like the best NA has to like offer pretty much. But like just seeing like, you know, after just like a random tweet like, hey, we're gone now, so like it's just really sudden and like caught, I think, like so many people off guard. It's just like kind of asking why.
Yeah, that's basically it. Just stuff wasn't working out too well, and I mean, we weren't winning, and it would take a lot to try and fix what was going on, and we didn't think that even if we did fix it, it would just go right back to the way it was. So, yeah, that's basically it.
Yeah, like, cause you and I were talking on stream about like who we think like the best like players are and like our top fives and stuff. And like I think I put GS at number 1 because I think GS is like a god. So I don't I really hope that like all of you guys like stay in the scene, because like you guys are all really cool people and stuff.
Yeah, like don't get me wrong, like it wasn't like there was one person that went out and completely like ass fucked this team or anything like that. It was just a lot of small things, and then that just built up over time, considering we were together for like fucking, I don't know how long they were together for, but we've been together for like 5-6 months now, something like that, something longer. So I mean, just little pet peeves and stuff like that just got on people, and stuff like, there's some people on that team that I'd still like to play with in the future, but I don't know. We'll have to see what happens.
So, like, why'd you guys decide to disband entirely instead of like, you know, trying to get 2 new people or something like that?
We just thought it would be easier that way, because like we said, we didn't want to like throw anyone under the bus, because like we said, it wasn't just one person. Like if it was just one person, we'd make a roster change and it'd be done, right? But
yeah,
it wasn't just one person. It was certain people having issues with certain people, and then another person having an issue with another person. So it was just a lot of it was like a lot of webbing, kind of like just, it was a fucking clusterfuck basically. It wasn't like a bad clusterfuck, but it was enough that, you know, we thought this would be the best idea.
Okay. Yeah, no, like again, it was just super surprising, and I don't know, just so many people were like, I know Crashy was like a big proponent of like, you know, the reason why a lot of teams aren't that great in NA is because everybody just makes roster changes like the second they lose and stuff, but like Brawl like loses and they just stay together and try to work through it.
Yeah.
Brawl didn't lose though, that's the thing. Season 1.
Well, I mean, there was that 75-minute game in at the finals. Oh my god. I don't think I told Kate this, but I fell asleep during that game.
It's okay, I was falling asleep during that game.
Okay, so no, it was really bad too, because at the ESL studios there was like that back room where you could like watch the matches or something, where you could just sit in the cool, comfortable DX Racer chairs,
right,
and like just watch it on a big TV.
Buy one.
You should buy one. They're like super comfortable. But like, yeah, I was like watching, and like I'm just like laying back in this chair. I'm like, oh oh, this is super comfortable, and I'm just gonna take like a small nap. And this is worse because I'm sitting like 40, 50 feet from you guys, and every time you guys do something good, you yell. So, like, I fell asleep, like, during your guys' yelling, but, like, I fell asleep during the game, I wake up, you know, it's still going, I'm like, what just happened? Why isn't this game over? So, yeah, no, good times at Burbank.
It's okay, Levy is actually on Brawl.
Oh, man, okay, so... does anyone else have anything they want to talk about? Because I'm not.
Yes,
Go
I
ahead.
do.
Go ahead.
There are two things I want to see next patch, like for sure. One is when Levy glitches and doesn't attack anyone at all. It's so annoying. Like it makes Levy so much easier to get, and I think it really ruins some games. Well, yeah, but they don't take any damage at all. I think it really ruins some games. And the second one is Dak. I don't know if you got the same thing I did, but like when we were playing you yesterday, I just crashed. Like my client just completely.
Yeah, we saw that. We were like, "What the fuck?" You just kind of crashed. Then we went and did Levy, and then died because you were DC'd or whatever. And we were like, "Yo, let's fucking just cheese these guys because we don't want to BM them, but we want to win still. So like, let's go Levy, yeah." Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah, and then Sotura stole it or something.
Yeah, it was fucking stupid, dude. Like, I was like, I never want to do stupid shit. Like, that's the one thing I've always been. Like, I'm a super defensive shot caller. Like, I'm like, I don't want to take any fucking risks. We'll just beat teams late game. We'll capitalize on mistakes. And then we were like, someone was just like, he DC'd. We could do Levy. And I'm like, no. And then we're like, someone else is like, yeah, we could do Levy. And then we're like, go do Levy. And then I'm like, fuck, we're going to lose that. But yeah, that was basically like our comms that like, there was like 2 minutes. It was like, he
so
DC'd.
did you
Go do
also
Levy.
get that bug yesterday? Because you DC'd yesterday too during that game, right?
No. Oh yeah. I accidentally crashed my game. Because like, I don't remember what I did. It just kind of closed, and I'm like, well, fuck, okay.
Yeah, that's what happened to me.
Oh, so... hey, Dak, your buying mechanics today were really good. I like that Oa Gambit start.
Oa Gambit on Batman, dude.
Yeah,
fuck,
dude.
This game needs a fucking revive, or recall.
Oh
so
yeah,
stupid.
do that.
Like we lost that game early because I fucking had Oa Gambit and I couldn't make it through the jungle without dying, so I got top late and was already dead. I was like, come the fuck on, just our luck, dude.
I noticed it. I'm like, maybe he just meant to buy. He meant to buy Marauder Shield, but I guess it's right next to it, so he just misclicked.
Yeah, like, see, this is why people don't buy Marauder Shield. Because, like, if you misclick and you buy Oa Gambit, you're absolutely fucked early game. Like, it's not the fact that Marauder Shield's bad, it's just the fact that if you misclick, you lose early game.
Oh, man. Dude, that Oa Gambit
Their
came in huge.
problems.
Yeah, I'd like a refund. I accidentally bought Logos instead of T-Mask yesterday.
Yay.
But it's only 50 credits difference, so whatever. I've
Yeah.
sold it.
That was, I don't know, that's, the Oa Gambit made me laugh. But I couldn't just exactly laugh on stream, especially when I'm like trying to like provide analysis. So I'm like, yeah, I think you just, you know, misclicked, but like I really wanted to laugh like really hard.
Wow.
I love you, buddy. Don't ever change. Keep buying Oa Gambit on Batman.
I will. I love. If you didn't notice, Batman was my favorite character. I've played him so many times before.
I'm definitely not hearing the sarcasm in your voice.
Nah, dude.
Oh man. Okay, so I think we're done unless anyone has any last minute topics.
Well, I have a last
Shoutouts.
Oh, Dak, go.
I need a team, please.
Curse, he's asking you.
Ooh, oh, damn. That would be.
Is this the new super team? Because
It is.
that's pretty much what Curse has been for a while.
Dude.
Always picking up like solo queue terrors and then.
You have to get a C tattoo though if you join Curse.
I have to get a C tattoo?
Yo,
right.
Dak,
Like,
if you
from the middle
got a
of my chest?
curse, you can stream on a Zubu.
Wow, I'm so excited.
I'll tune into your. I'll even log into my Azubu account so I can chat you.
That's fucking cancer.
That's not helping you with your curse sponsorship.
Dude, I wouldn't even get loot crates because I'm Canadian and they
Oh
don't mail.
yeah, no, you can't. Oh man.
It's retarded, dude.
Oh, man.
I don't know.
That's not helping you.
But
You're
yeah,
off the,
I don't
you're
know.
off the
I'll see.
theoretical.
I'm keeping my options open, like I said, and etc. But yeah, that's all I have to say.
So all right, let's end with shoutouts. Let's go with Katy Perry.
Shout outs to Dak. See if he can get a good team. He's good, so pick him up. And shout outs to F3. Thanks for being good sponsors, and shout out to my teammates for being awesome.
You're just saying I got you that sponsorship.
Yeah. Shout out to Dak again for getting some sponsorship.
All right, Kafis.
Alright, shout out to Katy Perry, because he's the best.
Oh yeah.
It's my Hyrule Warriors buddy. Shout out to Dak, because he needs a new team. Shout out to all of Team C for everyone stepping it up. Played really well this weekend. Proud of all of you. Good stuff. And shout out to Mystogen. Mystogen never change. That's all I have to say. It's self-explanatory.
All right, Dak.
Hi. What? I don't have shoutouts. I don't have sponsors anymore. What the fuck? Why are you asking me this shit?
You can shout out to anybody. Shout out.
Shout out to GS, cause swag.
Oh man.
Follow me on Twitter.
Oh man, dude, I'm gonna read so deeply into this. Dak and GS were the only people who were friendly on Brawl, so Dak and GS now want to go on their own team and just leave the other three. Like, come on, man.
You guys should keep playing. Seriously.
I mean, what? I'm gonna keep playing. I don't know what the fuck the rest of my team's gonna do.
I'll be really sad if GS stops playing.
I don't think
That'll-
GS.
that'll-
I think.
that was-
Oh no, he's opening that fucking sandwich shop on LA.
Cuban restaurant on LA.
Yeah, on LA.
I will-
They were
just-
talking about the menu in the chat. Don't think I wasn't reading the chat. There's like a Hawaiian pizza and like IGP wants a tobacco thing or something. So there's gonna be like a tobacco pizza on the secret menu. Like, come on, man. I keep an eye on the chat. So, all right. Shout out to all of my guests for coming on, especially Dak, because like it was super last second. Like. I don't know, like Nick was like, I can't make it, and I was like, shit.
Fucking Nick was in your chat for like the last half an hour, or like
I
the
know.
whole thing. He's just here. He's just like, I don't want to fucking talk to these guys.
Yeah,
These guys are
no.
assholes.
Wow.
Yeah, these guys are a bunch of nerds.
That's what Celia said. She's like, she coming into this this Twitch chat. She's like, Katy Perry just looks like an awkward nerd. And I was so sad.
Yeah,
Cheered up inside.
it's okay. You're on and she's not. Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's what I have to say about that.
All right. Shout out to Turbine a little bit for letting me keep cast these ESLs. Shout out to everybody who like watches the ESLs, even though like my internet connection sometimes like makes the stream like die. I'm like, cause like it. I understand that it's frustrating and like. So like I want to give like a shout out to all the people who like watch them still, cause it's still nice. And then shout out to every team that played in this week's ESL. Shout out to GS. Please keep playing. You're my idol. And that's it. So thank you guys for watching episode 10 of Podcast Prime. We made it to 10, boys.
We have to do something special for 10.
What are we doing special for 10?
Shirtless. Get him banned off Twitch.
Let's
Get him
go.
banned off
Oh
Twitch.
no, dude!
Let's go.
I'm not gonna get banned. I'm covering up, dude. I'm covering up. I zipped up my jacket, so I'm not gonna get banned. We're not getting this channel banned at all. I don't know what we could do for the 10th anniversary or the episode.
We should
10.
sing a song together.
We'll play Osumania for like 8 hours, okay?
All right, we could play Osumania. Do you guys want to sing a song?
I'm not singing. Fuck you guys.
I can totally sing a song. I'm Katy Perry.
Oh man,
That's right. We gotta sing a Katy Perry song.
Are we gonna sing?
Oh,
Katy Perry?
fireworks! Let's go, baby.
Are you
Alright,
gonna sing?
No, no, no. No.
Okay.
You're not gonna do it
Not
on
enough.
stream for 28 people? No way.
It's only 28 people.
I'll do it on my stream when I know people don't care, but not
When no
on
one's
podcast.
watching.
Yeah, exactly. Wait, whoa,
Whoa!
I can't do it. What the hell?
Shots fired. Oh man.
Oh my god.
Okay, so we'll think of something. We'll think of something for the 10th episode. I'll probably do something on my own. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Episode 11 will be in 2 weeks from now, so the 16th of November, and then episode 12 will be after Thanksgiving because I'm not gonna do one. I don't want to do one Thanksgiving weekend because I'm lazy. All right. Anyway, we're gone.